So this past Sunday, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were interviewed by Oprah Winfrey where they dropped some bombs about the royal family. Perhaps the most talked about thing they discussed in the interview is racism within the family. This includes an instance where the couple was questioned about their, at the time, upcoming child's skin color. Because Meghan Markle is mixed race, I believe her mother is black and her father is white. But the skin color of this then unborn child was really cause for concern for the royal family, and what was also revealed in the interview was their son was denied the same security that much of the royal family has because of his mixed race. And now the royal family is all the talk. People are really paying attention to this story. Even here in the States, this is a big story, and people are now like, what? The British monarchy is racist? You mean the same monarchy that partook in the African slave trade and associated with the Nazis are racist? Yes, people, this family is racist. I'm sorry to let the cat out of the bag and shock you so much, but yes, this family is indeed racist. I was genuinely shocked when the story first broke and so many people were surprised because when you really think about it, a white family who believes that God appointed them to rule over a whole land, thinking that people of different skin colors are lesser than them, really isn't much of a stretch. And not to mention that I'm willing to bet that much of the royal family has not had many interactions with people of different skin colors because these are people that are kind of sort of isolated from the rest of Britain and the rest of the world, really. These are people that are born into luxury and literal royalty. There really isn't much of a point in them interacting with the dirty common folk, aside from some good press every once in a while. But now, since this has captured the attention of so many people globally, can we finally just put efforts into abolishing the monarchy in Britain? Because why in the year 2021 should a monarchy exist in the first place? And why should British taxpayers be expected to prop up something that hasn't even been relevant for the longest fucking time in this world and only still exists just for the sake of traditionalism? Having a monarchy within a country by default creates inequality because there will always be a family on top who believes that God appointed them to rule over a whole country. Meanwhile, everyone else are just lower class citizens having to obey said family, having to live under said family, all under the basis of simply not being born within said family. Automatically that makes you a lower class citizen and you have zero chance of making it to the top because you're not blood related to the family that is in charge of your country. It is a very, very outdated way of life that should have been thrown into the bin centuries ago. And I understand that these days the royal family doesn't have too much political power in Britain, but still I find it absurd that in the year 2021 it is still normalized in one of the quote-unquote developed nations that if you're born into a certain family, you are automatically at the very tippy top of the social hierarchy. You're above the rest of the common folk in said country, all because you had the extreme luck of being born into a family with extreme privilege and royalty. I do really hope that within my lifetime the monarchy is completely abolished and that this is the first, or one of the first, nails in its coffin, but anyways, that aside, can I also talk about the sheer absurdity of American conservatives defending the monarchy? You have conservative dumbfucks like Ben Shapiro saying, Prince Harry, he's such a spoiled little brat, how dare he call out the racism within his own family? Like, what the fuck, dude? May I remind you that you people are defending the same exact monarchy that America fought to break away from centuries ago. You always flaunt around your American flags and talk about how patriotic you are and how you people are quote-unquote real Americans. Yet here you are, kissing the ass of the British monarchy. And for what? What the fuck is there to gain from that? Oh, wait, I know. It's racism. You like that they're racist because you people are racist yourselves. Interesting that it always comes back to that. Every time something is called out for being racist, there you people are defending that very thing. Even if it means going against your principles, it doesn't fucking matter. It's racism, so it's something you have to fucking defend, even though you constantly harp on about 1776 and the American Revolution and how much you're proud to be an American. But when it comes to racism and defending racism, oh, you're right there for the British monarchy. They're good now all of a sudden. Really makes you wonder, if these conservative pundits were alive during the American Revolution, would they be on the side of the rebellion or would they be loyalists and say, just follow the king, guys, it's not that hard, stop being so disobedient and just follow the law? Really not all that different from their response to BLM protesting police brutality, but these people have always been suck-ups to authority. They are huge authoritarians. They can LARP all they want about being supposed freedom-loving patriots, but in reality, They love authoritarianism. You would think that since these are the same exact people who constantly talk about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, working your way up to the top, and always say fuck big government, they would at all costs never defend a monarchy, which again is the very concept where if you're born into a certain family, you're automatically all the way at the tippy top of society, and would support Prince Harry for wanting to break away from said monarchy, but no, all that shit goes right out the window, whatever. The royal family is bigoted, conservatives are bigoted, and yet again on the wrong side of history, what the fuck else is new? Abolish the monarchy. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye bye.